Hello everyone, this is registered dietitian Jason Hunter here with today's Nutrition Quickie. And before we begin, I have an update on the dentist appointment this morning. No cavities, so I don't have to hear from my daughter on brushing better or eating less sugar like I had the talk with her last week when she got her first cavity. So, got a little sigh of relief there. So that was good news. Now I'm here to give you a Nutrition Quickie that it's not so much good news. We know that smoking is bad. Everyone knows that. It can cause heart disease, lung cancer, emphysema, COPD. But did you know it can actually contribute to weight gain? It's not just smoking itself, it's even secondhand smoke exposure that is contributing to the battle of the bulge. It's really true. There's researchers that have come out and discovered that there's a chemical called ceramide that gets produced in the lungs when you breathe in secondhand smoke or when you are a first-hand smoker, right? You're an active smoker. And when the ceramide is in your lungs or this production is higher in your lungs, it can also get into your muscles. The problem that occurs here is when ceramide is in your muscles, it can lead to insulin resistance. Now, most people are probably familiar with insulin resistance, but essentially, when we eat food, we produce insulin to do something with those sugars, that fat, things floating around in our blood, right? We have to do something with it. We have to get it out of our blood, use it for energy stored as fat. Well, when you become insulin resistant, you start to produce even more insulin to make up for the insensitivity that the insulin's having, the non-effect that it's having. All this does is cause you to store more calories as fat. You're conditioning your body to keep storing calories as fat at that point. So that's obviously a bad thing. So when the ceramide is in your muscles, not only do you have potential for insulin resistance, but there's also serious metabolic changes occurring that when combined with our typical Western diet of too many sugars, too many carbs, too many, bad fats, you're just adding to the problem at this point, right? You're really not helping the cause. So the researchers concluded that, there is a whole body insulin resistance taking place when this occurs. So the take home message is obviously the first one being the obvious, if you smoke, try and quit. We know it's very hard to do that. It's not as easy or else more people would quit. But, there's more to weight loss than just what we eat and the exercise we may or may not do. And for those that think they're eating right as well as exercising and they're still struggling, it's kind of what I've talked about all this week. There's more factors to that weight loss, whether it's successful or not, than just, again, the food we eat and the exercise we do. So take a look around. Are there environmental factors around you, such as, is there a family member that may smoke? Do you work in an environment or hang out with some friends that are smokers? Are you consistently breathing in secondhand smoke? If you are, obviously try to change that as much as you can, realistically anyways. Try to exclude yourself from those environments as much as possible. Give it a good 45, 60 days of eating well, exercising, detoxifying your liver, eating cruciferous vegetables, things to help fix yourself on the inside and see if that weight doesn't start to fall off a little. So just want to make sure you got this quickie tip and to emphasize that it's not always about what we eat and the exercise we do that influences weight loss. It's a lot more to that. It's a lot more complicated. So you have to sometimes look outside the box and find other causes, effects, environmental issues that may be contributing to the lack of weight loss. So hope you enjoy this quickie. If you do, please give it a share. And at the link above, there's a little more information on ceramides and this research study that was conducted. A few more details that you can read up on, learn a little more about it. And I'll be back tomorrow with another Nutrition Quickie.